All right, so we have a listener by the name of Jesus, and he feels that his girlfriend might be a walking red flag.
Dang.
I mean, it's a new relationship. Let's read the DM that he sent and talk about the situation, man. It's listener therapy on Tino Radio.
I haven't dated anyone in a really long time, but I recently started talking to someone, and she's amazing. The problem is a couple of red flags have been shown. First, I went out of town for a work trip, and she got mad that she couldn't come. A couple weeks later, she asked me to borrow money, and I told her I didn't have it. She got upset and told me if I cared, I would help her. The thing is, we're not even official yet, and I honestly don't have the money to help. I really like her, but is this a reason to cut her off?
Yep. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. People show you who they are immediately. She's showing you who she... first of all, a work trip. She's mad she can't go. She doesn't work with you. It's a work trip. Imagine, again, I don't know. Some jobs allow for that, right?
Yeah.
Depending on what it is. But again, this isn't even your actual girl yet. You're just dating. So she has no right to be mad that you didn't take her. And then on top of that, if you literally don't have the money to help and she wants to guilt you into it, what are you supposed to do? Get a second job? Go pick up Uber shifts so you can try and help her with whatever? Bro, again, it's not your girlfriend. Leave.
Yes, I think she's trying to manipulate you on how you feel, because how she's saying if you would have cared, you would do this for me. And she's trying to make you feel bad so you can do those things for her. And then is she amazing because you haven't dated somebody in a really long time and you just want that companion?
Guys, you're really heartless. I feel like, and this is what I would do.
Oh, stop.
It seems like it's early in the relationship, so I'm definitely bringing her on the work trip. I'm gonna bring her to the hotel. She can stay at the hotel room because that's, she's not obviously not gonna go to work with me, so she'll be there when I get there. Not to mention, I'm gonna find the money to help her out, because if I see this person as a partner in the future, I have to step up. You imagine if I can't afford to help her, I shouldn't have a girlfriend.
You don't even take your girl on our work trips.
Oh, damn.
Yes, I do.
Where, Sway? I don't recall meeting her. Look, I want to take it to the phones. I want to get your thoughts on it. I mean, should Jesus run and be done with it? Or do what Nicasio said, give it some time, put some more effort in, and just basically take care of her life? We'll see what you think. Next. Our Tino Radio listener, Jesus, reached out, trying to figure out, if these red flags are red enough to walk away, basically.
Oh my God.
I guess he hasn't dated anyone in a really long time, so he started talking to this girl. He thinks she's awesome, but he went on a work trip a couple weeks ago. She got mad she couldn't go with him. A couple weeks after that, she asked to borrow money. He was honest and said, look, I don't have it. And then she got all upset and said if he cared, he would help. And he's like, she's not even officially my girlfriend yet, so I don't know if I should cut her off or just, give her a chance. And I don't know, man. It sounds kind of wild to me. Corey is on the line. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I don't know about cutting off, but I don't know. Coming from a girl's point of view, that's kind of crazy about just, I don't know. I don't like asking anyone for money, period. But
exactly. And she doesn't even know this guy like that. They've been on a couple dates.
Yeah, no, that's wild. And then she wants to get mad about him going on a work trip. That's how he makes his money. So that's a red flag right there, And if you don't appreciate him working and then you want to ask him for money, that's just not going to work. I think there'll be more problems down the road.
I feel like this guy probably thinks she's extremely hot.
Oh.
And that's why he's like, you know what? Maybe I'll just deal with this because who knows if another one's going to come around again. But I feel like that's such an unhealthy way to think.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad start because she's going to move on in the next one with more money.
Exactly. You're just the stepping stone to the next man.
Think about it. The girl wants to be with him 24/7. There ain't nothing wrong with that. And the second thing is she's trusting him enough to ask him for money. Dude, I need this girl. Where's this girl at?
Oh, stop.
Well, I see where you're coming from, wanting to be with him 24/7, but it's definitely not a trust thing when you're asking for money. Because, nowadays people will accept money for anything, anywhere, so...
This sounds crazy because if it was the other way around and he wanted to spend all the time with her, everyone would be like, that's love bombing, that's love bombing, that's love bombing.
You're right.
Coming up next.
Tino Radio.
Everybody's favorite, Cardi B, I guess, is sending an apology to rapper Lotto for some things that she said in a leaked phone call. We're going to talk all about it next inside Tea Time. So apparently Cardi B is apologizing to rapper Lotto for something she said in a leaked phone call. Let's talk all about it, man. Tea Time, Tino Radio, Serina, go.
Yeah, so there's this audio recording floating around, and it's between Cardi and Ice Spice's manager. And the whole like beef is because, like Ice Spice did a collaboration with Nicki, and Nicki and Cardi don't get along. So she thinks that Ice Spice is kind of choosing. So in this late call, she's kind of saying like, oh, I'm going to beat you up. I'm not Lotto. I'm not this. I'm not a like Lotto. Like she's just going off. So yeah, that call is out there. And she posted was it an X? I was ranting, and at the moment,
I hate how that sounds.
I know.
X?
No one,
know.
yeah, like, because what do you say?
Yeah.
Like on Twitter, you would say, I sent a tweet. On X, you say, I X'd.
I have
sent
no
an
idea.
X. Like, no one says it. Everyone still calls it Twitter. Sorry, I just heard it and it sounded so weird to me. But it's not your fault. It's what it is, I guess. But it's just stupid. Anyway, continue.
But yeah, she was saying, I was ranting and hot at the moment, but I with Lotto heavy. I respect everything about her, including her team. That's so sweet. And nope, I'm not too prideful to apologize to somebody I really respect. So this is my public apology. And now I'm going to privately buy her a bag.
Oh, damn. A Birkin?
I don't know, man. I feel like Cardi just... She named the album The Right Thing, Am I the Drama? Because the answer is yes.
Yeah,
she
she's playing
continues
it.
to stay in it. She doesn't remove herself.
I love Cardi, and I was just saying this before we got into it. I'm like, I just wish she would kind of control her emotions, because I'm like, you have everything going for yourself right now. Like, you don't need to put yourself, in the drama. You don't have to be petty. Like, just focus on you, your kids, like, and you're winning. Just stay winning.
Is it safe to say that it was her, not Offset?
Oh, stop.
No. Offset was,
No.
he was definitely creeping. While we're talking, kind of jumping into that, actually, that's good, because here's the thing. When people get married, they always say what? That you change. But I came across this, and I want to just share it with you next and see what you think. It says the single you is the married you.
Okay.
It's coming up next.
Oh, damn.
I came across this while late night scrolling yesterday. I'm going to share it with you and see what you think about it. Marriage counselor basically is saying that the single you is the married you, and that your patterns often determine your future. I mean, that I'm sure we can all agree on, but I'm focused on the single you is the married you part. Let's listen.
I have a saying in the school that I have online where the single you is the married you. Even when I'm single, I am looking the same as when I'm married. I'm talking the same as when I'm married. There's certain language I don't use. There's certain clothing that I don't put on, even when I'm single. But what women want to believe is the single them is different than the married them. That all of a sudden they're going to become modest and they're going to speak a different way and do a different thing. No, baby, I cook now, clean now. I take care of myself, take care of the people in my life. I dress modestly. I make sure that I'm clean in my speech, right? The single you is the married you.
So what if the single me is demon time?
Well, then your marriage will end in divorce.
Go up in flames.
Probably. How do you feel about this, Serina?
I don't know. Like, I see what she's saying, but I do think I changed because I didn't cook before I was married. Like,
Just Hot Pockets and
learned.
stuff.
Well,
still
I
do that?
learned as I started moving in with my then boyfriend, now husband, and there were some trial and error. There were some things where I'm like, okay, you don't have to eat that, or like, let's just go out to eat. But now, like, I do feel confident. Like, I do cook, and I think more wifey things than when we were just dating.
But what about what she said when it comes to like boundaries, like dressing a certain way or talking a certain way, or putting yourself in certain situations, like when you were single versus now?
No, because I think I went out way more when I was single, and I was out with my friends. I was like, sleeping till noon because we'd party the night before, and like, that's not my
So
lifestyle.
you were having fun before your marriage, and ever since it's kind of decreased?
Yeah.
No, I'm still having fun, just different fun.
Because you look like a nana now.
Oh, damn. Why are you
Okay.
shaming?
I look like a good nana.
Serena, show him your thong. Nicasio, show her your thong too. Let's just have a thong off right now.
I got a pink one.
We had talked about Matthew McConaughey because he had something come out, a book. He released a new book, and he was doing press everywhere. And he broke down something that I thought was really cool. Basically, how to become the best version of you. This is how you become the best. I thought it was cool. Just want to share it with you, give you some positive energy and vibes. All right. Next. All right, so how do you actually become the best, right? At, I guess, whatever it is that you do, or just the best version of you, how do you become the best? This is all according to Matthew McConaughey, but I thought it was dope. I was just kind of scrolling last night before bed, and this is from the Diary of a CEO podcast. All right, so the host asked Matthew McConaughey, how did you become the best? And Matthew said, first, ask yourself, what do you have an innate ability for? What's in your DNA? I wanted to play basketball, but dunk, that's not in my DNA. Once you find the innate ability, ask yourself, what am I willing to work on? What am I willing to hustle and educate for? If it's something the world demands, you can make it a living. Some of us have the ability, but we don't prove our skills. Others don't have the ability, but they hustle at it. And that's how you become the best. And that's true. I feel like that's when people always say like, oh, I'm meant for this, or I got the talent for this. That's true. But someone that's less qualified, if they work harder than you, they will outwork you and they will become better than you, because it comes down to hustle, consistency. I feel like just your drive, your work ethic. Like, you don't have to be the best to be the best.
What if you don't know like what you're good at yet?
You got to try things. I feel like that's why so many people don't find it, or they wait in life because they're like, oh, what if I do this? Well, I don't know. Or what? It's all the what ifs. What if I do this? Or but what if someone says this? And what if? Bro, who cares? Everyone's in their own little bubble. Whatever you do right now, even if everyone like turns their head on you and they're like, you did this. In 2 days, something else is gonna happen, and you're not even gonna be their focal point anymore. So what's it matter? You didn't do anything. So many people are trying to stop their shine based on the opinions of other people.
I wasn't thinking that. I was just because I'm like, what?
Oh, okay, I'll shut the sorry.
No, because I'm like, I don't care what other people think, but sometimes I'm like, dang, what am I good at? Like, what?
You don't know yet? You don't think?
I don't think so, no. Because I feel like I have this like thought often. I'm like, what?
Well, you better hurry up and figure it out. You're 35.
In a perfect world, what do you see your life looking like? Like the end result?
Like for me, when I think like, 10 years? I want to be, I guess, more present with my husband. I tell him this all the time. I'm like, I want you to find something to where like you have more time with us. And I see like, I think me and my husband traveling and I don't know, like having like a business, but I don't know what that is. Like I see what I want, but there's like this cloud there where I haven't figured it out necessarily.
Is your husband the cloud?
So you're no, that's just all the weed he smokes. So it's you're trying to find not really personal. The personal stuff you think is going to come, but once you have the financial stability to do it.
Yes, and it's not even stability because I think we're pretty stable now, but I think my husband works a lot where I'm like, I want something to where maybe it could create a life for both of us where you can take a step back and be more present with us.
Okay, so what's something that you and your husband genuinely love doing together?
We love traveling together. We love going to sporting events together. I mean, just really being together. Like we enjoy that.
None of these things make money.
I know.
Like unless
that's
you're an influencer. Like you guys don't have a hobby? Like not traveling and stuff, but like, you know how some couples like to, I don't know, go watch the car together or whatever.
No, we don't.
Maybe you're not living enough life. Maybe because you guys just had another baby, you guys are so focused on the kids that you're not able to understand what you guys both like.
We're, I don't want to say the trenches, but we still have small.
Oh, you're in the trenches?
But like, no, but I'm saying we still have small children. So like a lot of our time is
like
still like they still need us a lot. Like we are doing our best to have like our own little things. But like at this moment, like, yeah, our time is really focused on our small children.
Well, you know what they say when you have kids. Your
dreams die.
That living life. That living life is done.
That sounds horrible. Oh my God. Well, good luck, Serina. I don't have a bias if Nicasio does it. And I don't know.
Tino Cochino Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, our Tino Cochino Radio producer Matt wants to taxidermy his dead cat.
Oh my God.
First of all, I don't mean to say it so cruel and bluntly. His dead cat. His cat passed away. It was like a family member. It was with the family for 18 years. I get it, man. I love my little Hanny and Eugene. They're getting older. And I think about that time and I dread it. I can't imagine when it happens. But here's the thing. When it happens, I'm more than likely going to, cremate them, keep their ashes or something like that. Matt wants to taxidermy his cat. That's basically where they stuff the cat and you just set it on the mantle.
I was gonna say, like, where is he planning on putting this?
I would have probably the living room.
There, yeah, on top of his little fake fireplace.
I feel like that is the most traumatizing thing for his 3 children.
Yeah,
like walking in and seeing the cat just.
Yeah, and it's like stiff.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Serina, what are your thoughts? I mean, you have a young kid, 2 young kids.
No, this is where you got to teach them about life and death. It's sad. And you start with the pet. Like, your pet went to heaven and wherever you tell your children.
But
that's actually a good point. Yeah, because it's a life lesson, right? It's a teaching moment. You're teaching them about life and death and kind of what happens. Because how else do you teach that? You got to have the experience. So you can't have them thinking like, when you guys die, they can just stuff you and put you in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Matt just looking frustrated in front of his work computer.
Yeah. But in Matt's defense, like, what's the difference between cremation and this? Like, you're still putting it on the mantle.
There's a big difference.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you're still putting it on a mantle. It's still there. You know it's still there, and it's inside that.
But you have processed the loss, and that's the thing. Like, that's part of grieving. You have to. So many people don't do that. That's why they stay messed up. Is because someone passes away and they just hold on and hold on. Mm-hmm. You don't forget them or forget what you have, but you have to process the fact that they're not here anymore. And I feel like just seeing it there every day,
staring back at you,
it's not a reminder. It almost feels cruel in a sense. I don't know, man. I'm curious. How would you handle the loss of a pet, like in your household? How did you do it with the family, or maybe not even a pet, just death in general? How do you help kids process that? Very curious to get your input, man. Instagram at Tino Cochino. Shoot me a DM. Share your thoughts. It could be a text DM, a voice DM, whatever works for you. One of the things that I've noticed we frequent here on the show, we talk about couples and their finances. This is kind of crazy. Now, not crazy for me because I think it's a beautiful thing, but I'm curious to see what Serina thinks because she says that her and her husband just have a big pot and they throw the bread into it. And there you go.
That's weird.
More and more married couples are agreeing to keep their finances separate, ignoring joint bank accounts. It's at a record number, and this is all according to new data from the U.S. Census.
Oh,
so this is
dang.
real.
Wow.
This is legit. Let's talk more about it next. We talked about it numerous times here at Tino Cochino Radio. Joint bank accounts. This is Tino. I've never understood it. I mean, I understand like when you're married and you want to share some money for bills and stuff like that, I get it. But everything, just putting all the money in this pot and just it's a free for all, it's kind of crazy to me. But that's how Serina does it.
Yes, we have never thought about money, and we just, we all see, or me and him see what's in the account, what gets paid, what's left over. So I feel like there's just trust there.
You don't feel like there's a loss of independence?
No, not at all.
I mean, if you guys don't fight about it, I guess that's a win. What works for you works for you.
I see why you like it, Serina, because you.
Here we go. I work. You understand this?
I know.
I also contribute
I know,
to that,
but
right?
you know that you're always going to be taken care of. Like, you have nothing to worry about. So that's why you like it. But for the guy, it's just like, man, like...
How does he not feel the same if I'm also putting money in there?
I don't know. You know how the story
Nicasio
goes.
was born in 1920.
You know how it goes, Serena.
So this says, in recent years, more married couples in the U.S. are choosing to keep their finances separate rather than combining them in a joint bank accounts. According to new data from the U.S. Census, this trend has reached record numbers, reflecting a shift in how couples approach money management in marriage. And the reasons behind the change, it says individual independence. Many people value having their own financial identity, even after marriage. Financial security. Separate accounts can offer protection in cases of divorce or financial disagreements.
Ooh.
Income gaps. Couples with different income levels may feel more comfortable managing their own money. And generational differences. Younger generations, particularly millennials and Gen Z, are more likely to prioritize autonomy in financial decision making. And then what it means for the future, the shift does not necessarily signal less commitment between spouses, but rather a redefinition of partnership. Many couples are blending methods, maintaining individual accounts for personal expenses while sharing a joint account for household bills and family needs. That's how I think it should be. I think there should be one marriage account for, yes, I'm putting this much. Same way like when you know how your direct deposit comes in, you can put some in your savings and some of this and some of that. Put some into your marriage account and then have your own personal account for your little play money or for your investments into your personal stuff.
We do have personal accounts like that have, like we each have our own little money, but it's nothing like crazy. I feel like the majority of the money is in our joint account.
But if you're going out and buying a big purchase, it's coming out of that joint account, right?
Yes.
I don't like that. Because the thing is, I want to be able to go and buy a shirt and buy some shoes and not have to report it. Say, hey, babe.
But the thing is, I'm not like looking at the account like, oh, you spent this much. And the same thing with him. He's not like, oh, you did this
So
much.
y'all don't even check the account. You just put
We
money
do,
in and
but
hope
I'm
it's
not
there.
like, no, we see that there's money, but we're not over here like, oh, I saw that you spent all this over here.
Yeah, I
Like,
don't
we
want to buy a
still-
shirt and then she get a notification. I don't like that.
I don't have notifications. I don't know. I go and I see things, but I'm not over here like telling him like, oh, you shouldn't have spent that, or I'm not getting a notification conversation like, oh,
Nicasio, we're judging. Maybe we don't know how much they make. Maybe they're just well off and millions are in the pot.
true.
They're just out balling. I don't know.
You're right.
Maybe.
And we both have access.
There you go. Do your thing. Like government assistance, or what are you talking about?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
There's some must-ask dating questions in 2025. We'll share them with you next. Are you asking them, baby? Shout out to all my single people. What's poppin'? We out here, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Swipe right.
Demon time.
It's Tino Cochino Radio, and there are apparently some must-ask dating questions in 2025.
Dating in 2025, you got to ask the question, are you single, or do you still share a dog with your ex, single? Are you talking to 10 other people, single? Are you technically still married, single? Are you single and not ready to mingle because you're still healing from a breakup, single? Which one is it?
Oh my God.
Yo, these are great, though. These
Yeah,
are all
facts.
real
Those
questions.
are facts.
We're in a world now where transparency isn't really transparent.
Yeah, what is
you've
really
If you
single?
don't deep dive, baby,
Yeah.
you don't know what's going on. And that's always been a thing to me, too, when it comes to dating. Like I have a friend right now that's quote-unquote dating someone. But I'm like, if that's not your partner, they could technically go out and date someone else, right? I mean, I feel
Yeah.
like that's okay.
As long as you're having those conversations, because if you're dating, one person might be like, okay, we're exclusively dating, and the other person not really being on the same page. So then one person's getting hurt, one
But
person's
that
getting
word
mad.
exclusive, you have to throw it in there, because if you just say dating, I feel like dating, you can be dating multiple people, because that's the whole point. That's how you find a partner, is by dating. So you go on one date, this didn't work, go on this date, this didn't work. But like you said, if you're exclusively dating, then yeah, that kind of shuts down the wondering eye.
If I were to be single, and I would probably date a person and hoping that that person would be like, you know what, I'm talking to you, you know, I'm sexually involved with you. I'm not gonna
you give that same respect?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Nicasio shouldn't even be in this conversation. He's been with the same girls since he was 13,
I feel
bro.
left out. Let me be involved.
No, I'd rather not. Okay, we're like always talking about what to watch, right? That's the thing. Everyone's streaming something, and now everything's available to you at any given time. Most recently, I recommended Billions, and I'm super late to that, but I love it. It's a good show. I have found now another show that I think could possibly go on my top 10 of all time. And
dang.
also, I saw one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my
And I
God.
want to share that with you too. Next. So what are you watching currently, man? It's Tino Cochino Radio. This is Tino. I recommend Black Rabbit. If you have not watched it, good God, dude. I'm going to throw it in one of the top 10 shows of all time. I'm doing it. Jason Bateman is such a when he owns a role, he owns it. He kills it. Jude Law's in it. He kills it. It is the writing, the directing, the casting, the stories. It's just, oh my God. It ends on like cliffhangers every time. And then the finale, just the way it all ties together and ends, your jaw drops. And it's just like, oh my God. There's funny moments. There's sad moments. I don't want to give anything away. I just want to say you should watch it if you're not. Black Rabbit on Netflix. So good.
Is Jason Bateman the same old like serious like kind of like the Ozark series?
It's both. He played it. The show's basically about two brothers. One's doing good in life. One's doing bad in life. Jason Bateman's the one that's doing bad in life, but he's funny too though. Like he has some super funny moments. And then some super sad moments we really feel for him.
Yeah.
And then the brother that you think is doing good is doing good on the outside, but it's his version of good. The real definition of someone else is good.
Do you think
I don't want to give it away, but
the way he looks and the way he like carries himself, you feel like Keanu Reeves could have played that role?
I didn't think about that once. Cool, man.
They look homeless.
Serina, you watching anything good right now?
Well, I just finished The Summer I Turned Pretty.
What is that?
I talked about it last time, but this was the final season. So if you're like Team Jeremiah, Team Conrad, that whole thing, I don't know if you
still
saw
on
it.
that?
So it just wrapped up, but they are gonna start a movie or like put out a movie. So excited about that.
Where'd you stream it?
It's on Amazon Prime.
Okay.
And the most recent thing I watched on Netflix was Unknown Number, the high school catfish.
Oh, that was
I've seen that.
crazy,
Yes.
right? I could
couldn't-
not believe it. If you haven't seen that too, I don't want to give anything away.
Yes.
But when I saw who was sending those text messages, I was like, wow.
Yeah, it makes you mad.
And I
Makes
actually
you
thought of
really mad.
Nicasio because Nicasio always, I don't want to give it away. I
Oh
can't say.
no! I want to watch that.
Yeah.
How long is that? That's just like an hour or something, right? It's like a documentary.
I know it's a few episodes,
I think
though.
it's a couple hours. It's not too long. I think we finished it in one night.
What are you watching, man?
I want to start the Rabbit one, but I know that like once I start watching it, I binge. Like I just don't be like, okay, I'm gonna continue tomorrow.
I finished it in 2 days, man. But I had a 5-hour flight, and so I literally watched.
Oh, dang, that's the move.
I watched 5 episodes back to back. I watched one at my hotel, then I watched 2 more on the way home on a 2-hour flight, and I watched the whole season.
Yeah.
I did start a new book. If anybody cares.
No.
We're talking about movies.
Let's just keep it going.
I've been on like old. I've been on like old Halloween movies too lately. Like I just feel like we're in that
Halloween
season.
movies.
It's October, baby.
And it's just like I think I've finished. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Such a good movie.
Classic.
It's stupid, but it's
I just
such a
watched
good movie.
Hocus Pocus last week.
That's a classic too. Part 2 was all right too.
I liked part 2.
All right, listen. Worst movie. One of the worst movies I've seen. I mean, in years, is the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie.
Oh, was it?
I was so let
kinda
down.
looked dumb.
I was so let down. It's 2.5 hours.
Oh my god!
And it's just like of unnecessary stuff. The entire story could have been told in 30 minutes. It drags and drags and drags, and the music doesn't fit the movie. And there's parts of the movie that I like they talk about like illegal immigration in Mexico, and they're trying to, like Benicio del Toro's character is trying to look out for immigrants and help them, and that was a really cool part. But it's just
that explains all the radio promo.
You know what? That's so funny you say that. I thought the same thing. I was
He's
like,
never
they're
done
going
it.
above and beyond. When's the last time you saw Leonardo DiCaprio do a TikTok? He's everywhere promoting this thing, and that is why. Because I feel like people aren't gonna like it. I don't
Has
know.
he had a bad movie?
You know what other
Has
movie?
he? I don't know. It's a good question.
You know what other movie was like blah? Like at the end, it's like, man, what is this? Like the whole thing where he goes to like Mars, or like where he gets out of here. Remember?
Leonardo?
Because the world's gonna end.
Oh, on Netflix.
Yeah.
Look up at the sky or something like
look
that.
up or something like that.
I didn't like that they all died in that. Oh, give that away if you haven't seen it. But I don't know. I mean, I would love to know if you liked it or not. I forget. I forget what it's called. One Fight After Another, One Night After Another, or something like that. It's the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie. It's out. I'm sure you'll go see it because everyone is talking about it. Let me know your thoughts. Did you like it? Did you not? Maybe I missed something because I was tired. I don't know. Just let me know. Instagram at Tino Cochino. Share your thoughts. I thought this was really interesting. People who fear abandonment often push away the love that they crave.
Oh wow!
Let's talk more about it next.
Yeah.
Found this online, thought it was interesting, and just wanted to share it with you, man. It might relate or connect with you. People who fear abandonment often push away the very love they crave. It's Tino Cochino Radio. The article says, do you ever push people away just when things start to feel real? I know there's a lot of people that do that in relationships. It says psychologists say fear of abandonment, often rooted in childhood or past trauma, as we know, can lead people to sabotage healthy relationships before they even begin. According to research in attachment and human development, those with anxious attachment styles struggle to trust that love will stay, so they distance themselves to avoid being hurt first. Healing means learning to receive the very connection you crave. That's real. I've done that before. Yeah, you put your guard up because it sucks to feel heartbreak or loss or anything like that. It's the worst. And so if you can avoid that, most people, I mean, you think that, right? Like, well, if I can avoid it, I will.
And how did you work on that?
Therapy. Just knowing that I finally just get that it's just not always going to be good. I think too many people are chasing happiness all the time, bro. Some days are just bad. And maybe it's not like that for everybody. Some days I wake up and I just feel miserable. I'm just like, oh, I don't want to get out of bed. I don't feel motivated to do nothing. And then the next day I wake up and I'm so excited to go to the gym and do whatever. I think, I don't know, our bodies and minds and everything's just wired so weird and different. We're so complicated, and it's not always going to be good, just like it's not always going to be bad. You go to a restaurant, the food's not always going to be good. Sometimes it's going to be bad. It's just, I feel like it's about understanding that there's just balance and being okay with the balance and accepting that, it's just sometimes bad things are going to happen.
You can't have a good day without it being a bad day.
Well, yeah, once you have enough bad, it's like if you're at a crappy job and you hate this job and you finally get a good job, it's like, oh my God. And then you think back to that bad one, you wouldn't appreciate the good job as much without having the bad job.
Exactly. Boom.
You think that's why, like, people, like, I think we talked about this a while ago, how they kind of take forever. Like when two people are talking, they take forever to text the other person, or they're like too scared to show love to them.
It just happened. I was with a friend the other day. My friend is 40 years old, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about.
40 years old. And he was like, yo, I'm talking to this girl, man. I want to text her. I haven't talked to her in a couple days. I'm like, why haven't you texted her in a couple days, man? If you're interested, she's going to think you're not interested. Like, yeah, but I don't want to seem too interested. I was like, bro, you're 40 years old.
Yes,
Stop it.
40.
If you're interested, you're interested. Bro, stop worrying. People are so, guys, the world is huge. There's so many millions of billions of people out here.
Yeah.
If you will find someone that gets you eventually. If you don't feel comfortable texting the person that you like, that's not the person to be with.
And the thing is, I wouldn't want to question if somebody likes me or not. Like, I'd rather you just text me and like let me know that you're thinking of me rather than.
Yeah, no, agreed, 100%.
Well, then hold on.
Love bombing.
Yes.
But no, there is a fine line. Like, text me like, hey, like, how's it going today or whatever. But don't text me like, I love you and it's been 2 days.
It's funny hearing you say that, and this is not just you. This is just with women, because like they'll say it right, and they'll make you feel bad. Like, you could have just texted us, and we'll text you back. It's like, no, until it really happens, and then it's like, now you're making us feel like we're the crazy ones.
I saw a thing that said people will only accuse you of love bombing and stuff like that if they're actually not into you. Because think about that. If you're actually into the person and they text you,
you want it.
You're like, oh my God, it's so good to hear from you.
Yeah.
And if not, then it's like, I don't know, this feels weird.
You don't want to feel suffocated.
Through text?
But but maybe you don't want to feel suffocated from that person because you're not into them. But like, if it's a person you're actually into, you don't want to feel all that?
Not right away.
Does your husband suffocate you?
No, he doesn't.
She's like, I need more. I don't know, man. At the end of the day, man, I just feel like you got to just work on whatever it is for you. Work on understanding that not every day is going to be good and not every relationship is going to be good. Ice Cube said this great in an interview the other day. They asked him, how have you been with your wife 30 years? And he was like, because I understand that it's not always going to be good. And they're like, yeah, but you guys don't fight? He's like, of course we fight. He's like, but I mean, you don't like your mom every day. Sometimes your mom makes you mad and you're like, mom. He's like, if you can't like your mom every day, how are you going to like your partner every day? That's just real.
That's real.
Tino Radio.
Yeah, turn it up.
Are You Smarter Than Nicasio is going down on Tino Radio. Claudia is on the line. Just listen carefully, right? He's going to give you some multiple choice answers. If you need some help, we got you, but I feel like you're going to knock this out, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Here we go.
Which actor broke his right pinky finger in a childhood accident and it's still crooked? Is it A, Denzel Washington, B, Morgan Freeman, or C, Tom Hanks?
Tom Hanks?
No, he's just old.
Okay, so what are the two options? And A is
Denzel Washington or B, Morgan Freeman?
Denzel Washington.
Yes, it is.
Denzel. My friend. All right, we're going to get you hooked up. Don't hang up, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Coming up next.
Tino Radio.
I saw this headline and it kind of threw me off. It says, why flight attendants really greet you when you get on board. I'm like, is it not to say hi and welcome you to the flight?
It's
There's
not.
a deeper reasoning.
Wow.
We're going to talk about it next. So why do flight attendants really greet you when you get on board? I always thought it was just to be nice and make you feel comfortable. Apparently that's not it. Tino Radio and Serina has the details.
This is all according to a viral TikTok from a flight attendant, but there's 5 reasons. 1 is to make sure that you're not too drunk or sick to get on the plane.
Oh, that makes sense.
Wow.
And then 2 is to identify potential helpers. So if there was an emergency, are you able to help everyone else type thing?
Wow, so they're
I thought
judging
that's
us.
what the exit row is for, though. Like, they do the whole spiel.
I thought that
Well,
was
they
with
probably
the
make
marshal.
sure to like, are you okay to sit there?
Yeah.
And then they're also looking for passengers who may need help if there was an emergency as well. Like, so if you're in a wheelchair or whatever. And then, actually there was 4, sorry. Last one is to make sure that you don't seem off.
What does that mean?
What
Yeah,
if
like
I think
you're-
the flight attendant's off?
Yeah,
Sometimes the flight attendants seem drunk.
true.
I don't know.
And-
I don't know how you would probably report that.
So they're not flirting with us. That's not number 5.
No.
Oh.
No.
I don't know, man. Sometimes they are a little flirtatious.
A little bit, right?
Like,
Like-
and I remember one time I was like, they might be flirting with me.
Yeah.
It was a guy. And and I was like, nah, I'm tripping. And then I ordered a drink and he didn't charge me. And I was like,
Oh,
he's flirting.
yes, yeah.
Because they always want to charge you for those little
I
alcohol
always
bottles.
get free
For sure.
drinks.
Girls always get that, though. Serena, don't rain on my parade.